Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, you all. I'm so very, very sorry. I must give apologies right now in advance before I start doing any of my balance of my general readings. Last, I stated that I would do Libra to Pisces, and shortly thereafter of completing, so I could go and tend to some other work. I felt okay, but I knew something, I felt a little something was off because, I've been traveling. Long story short, I reached out to a group of ladies that I have a kick. Sorry, guys. A kick site. Women's, not necessarily empowerment, but it's called the Developing the Feminine Divine. To them and let them know, but I didn't let everybody know in the masses, and I'm very sorry for that, and I will not do that again. I will let the whole mass know. In a nutshell, I developed something called cluster migraines. I've never had them in my entire life, nor do I ever wish them on my worst enemy. And so I'll be right back. I'm going to put this in the sink. For one whole full day, I was in the bed, couldn't figure out what was going on, why was it going on, etc., etc. At some point, I just felt, you know what, I can't take it no more, and I decided to go to the emergency room. And in the emergency room, they explained to me exactly what was going on, how they were going to resolve it, and they did exactly what they said they were going to do. I feel a lot better, but I do still feel don't want to cancel that. I do still feel slight tension, but not as what I did before this morning. I woke up, had some quick breakfast, and I'm here with you because I have several things I need to get done today, and I don't want to run behind. So without further ado, I do hope you all accept my humble apology. I am not a flake by any means, and if I don't show up for something, it's because something is seriously wrong. I say I'm going to do something, I do it, and that's just that. I just, I had to have 2 days to myself. I had to release and rebalance, because I don't know if any of you guys have ever suffered from a migraine before, but I tell you what, it ain't nothing that I wish on my worst enemy. The devil himself, because I tell you what, oh boy, must be from my last idiot. It's very difficult, very, very difficult. Sensitivity to light, sensitivity to sound. It's just not a good situation for anyone to be in. And I apologize. I'm about to send you guys a message on Kick. If any of you guys want to watch this live, if you don't want to watch it live, you don't have to. Today I may not be as detailed or go too in depth. I don't want to cause any extra stress to myself, but I am going to give you guys what I promised I would give you guys. I don't know who's watching, but good morning. Hope you are well. I can hardly. Why are my messages so little? I got to figure that out. But anyway, I'm better. I'm here for you guys. I do apologize. Please accept my apology, and I will do better at that in the event that I need to be away for a longer length of time. what I'm doing this morning is the remainder of my general readings. I did Aries to Virgo on Monday. Was it Monday, Sunday, or Monday? And today I will be doing Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and doing Pisces. I will finish up general readings today. I may possibly do love readings, maybe at the end of the week. General love readings. Again, for the month of January, for those of you who are just tuning in, my January special is a 30-minute reading for $19. Payment can be made on PayPal and Cash App. Many of you guys know that I'm a visual reader. Spirit signs, scents, etc., songs come to me while I'm doing readings for individuals. And not only that, just for a in particular sign as well. Many of you who don't know, these cards were gifted to me by my mother, who is a psychic herself. And I have not quite learned all of the technical terms for these cards. However, I see things in the cards. So for you, you might see a web. I see something inside of the web, or I might see something else inside of the card itself. So from time to time, you may see me reach to this book and get some more detailed information, just because I want to also learn a definition of what the actual book says for the card. But that's not always what it is for me when I'm reading. So, and then also I do use my Doreen Virtue cards. These are my oracle cards. I'll pull those usually in the beginning of the reading to kind of give a little bit of information. And in the event, while I am reading my larger deck of cards, I may do a clarifying card if it's something that I'm just not getting, I'm not seeing right at that moment. So I invite Jesus, Archangel Michael, all positive spirits into this space at this moment in time to provide positive messages for those who are listening, who are watching. And I ask that spirits continue to guide me, protect me as I go on this journey to provide general reading messages for the sign of Libra. Those of you who do not know, Libra's sign is the the scale. And depending on the person, you get different dates for Libra. So what I'm showing is for Libra is the scales 923 to 1022. However, I have something else that shows me September 23 to October 23. So off a day, but not necessarily the fact that, everybody's different. So, and from what I have come to learn over the years is that Libras tend to be off helter skelter, in a certain sense. Not saying anything is wrong with Libra. However, if one scale is up and the other scale is down, in the in-between and the interim for Libra, they are all over the damn place. They can't think for themselves. They can't focus. It's just too much for them to deal with on a regular basis. So Libras need someone that's male and female, someone who keeps them balanced, who keeps them level-headed. And Libras have a habit also of overthinking everything. They'll sit back and analyze why the bug went inside of the hole. Well, I think to me, it's kind of obvious the bug went inside of the hole because it wanted some darkness or it wanted some shelter. So Libras are good signs. But my best friend is a Libra, and I tell her all the time, part of my language, I tell her, you ain't shit. And I've been best friends with her for 22 years. So I've learned quite a bit about Libras, and I have a few other Libras in my family circle too. So I'm going to channel positive messages for the sign of Libra right now, which is an air sign. You guys probably will hear me be quiet for a few moments. Don't mind me. Talk amongst yourselves. Ask questions if you want. I will read them if I am possible when I'm able to read them. So, channeling messages for the astrological sign of Libra for the month of January 2019. Male and female energies intertwine. Male and female energies individual. Coming through positive messages for the sign of Libra. January 2019. General reading. I just realized how much I missed sitting at this table just for those couple of days of not being here with you guys, but I needed that rest. And I am going to follow up with my primary caregiver since I just went to the emergency room. I just couldn't take it anymore, to get some further clarification of where that migraine came from. Yeah. Definitely going to do that. It's the second time a fire card has popped out. And we are going to allow you to stay out. First card is Five of Wands, and it's in the reverse position. Just by looking at this card, I see a lot of confusion right now. Mainly because Libra has too many irons in the fire, so to speak. Trying to do too many things at one time. And to keep it simple, you have to drop one thing off in order to keep your vision clear, keep your thoughts clear, keep your mind clear. As I stated before, Libras tend to sometimes take on too much than what is necessary or what is required. They always feel the need to do more above and beyond. And there's nothing wrong with doing more to be above or beyond. But you have to remember with the sign of Libra, if you do too much, your scales can get tipped. And if your scales get tipped, all hell is about to break loose. So that's what I'm seeing here. And I'm seeing a wooded area, obviously, in the card. So that's also giving me further indication that you are lost. It seems as if you're walking on the sky or walking on the clouds. Your feet are, but your head is to the grass. And that's not the most idealistic situation for anyone to be in, because if you're upside down, you really can't see what's coming at you. What I really need to call Libras is lingering Libras. They tend to linger in areas looking for more clarity, and they tend to already have the answers that they seek. They just tend to be unsure of themselves. This could be stemming from childhood, not getting enough acceptance or clarity from family. But it's carried over into their adult life. My next card is Reflection, which is Page of Cups. Third card is Queen of Wands in reverse. And the Bondage card, which is the Eight of Swords in reverse. This goes right back to what I just said about the Five of Wands card. That unsurety, that unclarity in what you're doing, where you're going. And then looking at the next card, which is the Page of Cups. One second. Information. Reflect on the opposite. Karma herald a great time of perception and awareness, a time of spiritual development, understanding. On a personal level, it's telling you that a hurt in the past damaged your self-esteem. I just said that. So right now you're dealing with some self-esteem issues. And like I said, this could be coming from your childhood, which I believe that's what it is. And now that you're getting older and you're moving into your own, per se, that the things that you dealt with as a child are affecting you now in the future, as an adult. And with it affecting you in the future, it is obvious that you're trying to work on the situation of being able to show your feelings to people more, but then at the same time, you feel if you show your feelings to people more, that they could take what you do show out, and use it for their own gain to hurt you. But remember that everybody that you come in contact with is not always around to hurt you, to do harm to you. These people could be coming around to help you. Not everything that is said to a person is meant to hurt. It should be said to help and not to hinder. But sometimes you're going to run into people that are like that. And if you run into people like that, it just kind of gives you a clear idea of who that person truly is on the inside. So my advice to you in regard to this reflection card for the month of January is to be mindful and careful of the people that you provide some of your deepest, darkest feelings to. Because if you should come across someone who's just out there trying to just, be narcissistic and take the positive away from you and hurt you in a way, those are the people that you really have to be mindful of. Your next card is the Queen of Swords. You're missing out on opportunities because of this Five of Wands. And with being in the in-between with this Five of Wands and this Queen of Swords, you're missing out on stuff that you really, 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 really want to get into. But you're more afraid of getting into it because you don't want to be hurt. At some point in time, Libra, you got to make up your mind. And when I say you got to make up your mind, it's either you're going to go with, yes, I want this happiness, or no, I don't want this happiness. Because the more you keep going back and forth, you're talking yourself into it, you're talking yourself out of it. To be quite honest, that shit gets to be a little bit annoying. It's indecisiveness. And that indecisiveness right there can run people far away from you. And that is usually the least thing that most people want to do. However, some people just enjoy reeling people in like a salmon. Some people enjoy reeling people in, and then after they reel them in, then they're ready to put them back in the water. But at some point in time, that same fish that you're out there trying to catch is going to recognize that worm on that hook and know that it's your worm on that hook, and they're just going to keep on floating by to go on to the next good piece of fish or the next piece of a worm that they can find somewhere else, because they get tired of your crap. And when they get tired of your crap, they say to themselves, you know what? That worm ain't even worth it no more. So you've got to come to a decision about what is going to make you happy, how you're going to get that happiness, and how you're going to maintain that happiness. Just make up your damn mind. But then again, if you're dealing with somebody who has the ability, for example, like a parent, to toy and manipulate your mind or your emotions and your thoughts and how you handle your money and how you handle your finance and this and that and whatever, your scales are going to stay tipped. You've got to get rid of the negative energy, the toxic energy around you that's causing you not to be able to. I mean, you can make up your mind, but sometimes you can have people around you that help to manipulate your situation. So stop with being dogmatic. You're blocking any progress that you're making with your attitudes. Stop critically thinking yourself all the time. And stop with being so isolated. Just like I was saying about the fish that comes in, sees the worm, ooh, tastes good, start eating on the worm, and you hook it. And it's like once you hook it, it's like, oh, I've mastered this. I've got this salmon in my fish net. I'm gonna take it and cook it home. But the same salmon recognizes, oh gosh, it's the same person. I'm gonna jump up out of this fish net. You got to reconnect to your soul, reconnect to your mind, reconnect to the things that you thought about, whether it be in your childhood, in your adulthood. And you got to think back to a time where you were just so happy and so ecstatic with life that nothing bothered you. And again, going with the Eight of Swords, it's only temporary relief for your problems, and you're distracting yourself from them rather than trying to solve them at this time. It may be that this period of respite will enable you to gain better perspective on your life. And also you need to reevaluate why or what it is, the things that you fear. There's a lot of fear going on here, a lot of misconception. Like you've painted this picture of this is who you say you are, but deep down inside, this is who you really are. But then when you show it to the world, you showing this, and then from other times you showing this. You got to make up your mind about who, pardon my language, y'all, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but you got to figure out who the fuck you are. You have got to figure out who you are. And the more and more you have these people around you that are manipulating and have the ability to sway your judgment and sway your decisions, the more problems you're going to have. Way more problems. Foundation fluctuation. This is just Libra. I can't stress enough how important it is to know thyself. To know thyself. Even if you have no one around you. Let me turn this phone down on vibrate. You've got to know who you are. You've got to know who you are. You've got to know what you stand for. You got to know those things. No one can come in and tell you who you are, what you stand for, because not everybody knows you. Nobody knows your morals. Nobody knows your values. Nobody knows your beliefs. The only people that know that truly deep down inside, regardless if you have male, you got a mom and a dad, they know how they have raised you. However, when it comes to knowing the deep down important parts of who you are, and I'll even go back and I'll say this, and I've learned this in school, psychology. I'm in school right now studying for my bachelor's in criminal justice administration. And my first degree is in criminal justice, concentration was forensic psychology. There are three people that we show. One is who we show ourselves. That's us in the mirror. Two is what we show the world. And three is what we truly show ourselves when we are alone with ourselves, when we can be naked, we can be vulnerable, and no one can judge us. So if you're in a room by yourself, say you living in this candle. This is you on the outside. Then on the inside of the glass is that next person. And then deep down inside of that, that's you. That's you. You can let go. You can be naked. You can think the things that you want to think without any judgment, any harsh words, any critical words. But when you come back out to the regular world, remember you put that facade on. And the longer you live your life with putting a facade on of who you want people to believe you are or think that you are, you're just exactly what you want people to think you are. You're just the facade. No one will truly be able to get to know you, understand you, know your true hopes and dreams. Stop with the fake and the phony stuff. It's not going to get you anywhere, especially if you are older. I can understand if you're young. If you're younger and you're in your 19, your 20, something like that, you're above the age of 25. You're still learning who you are. And it takes everybody different time periods to know who they are and to follow in their truth. But if you're getting close to your 40s and your 50s and you ain't figured out who the hell you are just by me looking at these damn cards, it's going to take you a whole lot longer than your 40s or 50s to figure out who the hell you are. I don't care who you talk to, how many people you talk to, how long you talk to them. Even if you talk to a therapist, you have to be the person that is willing to break the cycle of only showing people just this face value. People want to know who the real you are. What's deep down inside? What are your hopes? What are your dreams? What have you done in your life other than, I was in the military and I did this and I did that. Okay, that's great. That's what you did. But who are you really on the inside? Who are you truly on the inside? Me, speaking of myself, I have been through so many different things in my entire life. And I will honestly say that it took me a while to understand my purpose in life. Well, a part of one of my purposes in life. There are still many more things that I need to uncover. Still many more things that I need to learn. And with that, it comes time. It's not something that happens overnight. You must be patient. And I am a strong, firm believer of divine timing. There is an appointment. There is a divine time for everyone and everything to happen. Oracle card that popped out was pay attention to your dreams. Now, where I'm seeing this fits in this spread is right here. When you go back and you start doing some reflection, anything that you have maybe have dealt with in your childhood or in your past life is coming to you in your dreams. Not every message that you get comes to you in your waking conscious moment. Sometimes those messages come to you in your unconscious moment, in your subconscious when you are asleep. Next card is share your art with the world. It's time to allow others to enjoy your creative art. But this came in a reverse position, which is going back and showing me about this Queen of Wands. You are terrified to show people what you really made of. But I can promise you, what's that? I can promise you that once you are able to open yourself up into being able to show who you truly are, that people are going to love you even more because you've broken a barrier down that you've lived behind for so long. And once people really see who you truly are, you're going to get so much more love, so much more admiration, so much more friendship, so much more financial abundance, because you're releasing that area of your life where you didn't feel that you were worthy. Next card is open yourself to love. Now, normally, if this was in the reverse, if this Queen of Wands was in reverse, this would be a totally different reading, but it's in the reverse. So, how can I put this? If you live your life, oh Lord, I don't understand why this happens every time I'm doing a reading. Let me see here. Let me flip the camera up, see if it'll come back into focus. Oh, it says he's a Pisces. Okay. I've got to figure out how to make this larger. And I know it's a way. Because I like to see you guys. Oh, there we go. Okay. I like to be able to see you guys' messages while I'm on here and respond to you when I see the message come through. Or maybe I should leave. Let's see. Let me try this one more time. See about trying to make this bigger. Okay. I think I might be on to something, y'all. Let's see. May need to go down one side. And right there, I think I might have a jackpot. Okay. Let's turn this back down. Okay, back to what I was saying. And I'm finna flip through my book too, because I need some more information here. Because every time I do a reading for Libra, I tend to feel like I'm off balance when I am doing a reading for a Libra. I don't understand. I know why it is, but it's the scales. And I don't live in a scaly world. I either live on, it's going to be one damn thing, it's going to be the other damn thing. I'm not going to keep on going back and forth because it's just too much. It take up too much damn time. Let's see. Morning, blah, blah, blah. Metapela. Yada, 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 yada. That's very true. When there are losses, there will be gains. That's very, very true in regard to that two of disc. Ain't that something? You know what? I know exactly who this damn reading is for. I know exactly who this damn. It just now dawning. It now makes total sense. I'm gonna go back and break this down. I don't even think I need to pull any more cards for the month of January, Libra. The shit you dealt with in your childhood, you need to get it together. And when I say you need to get it together, you need to get it all the way together. Because what you're doing to yourself is you're beating yourself up for your childhood, which you had no control over. You can't control, first of all, you can't choose your parents. Second of all, you have no control over certain things that happened to you in your childhood. There has to come a point where you release, and let the past things go. I'm not saying to get over them. And I hate to hear people say, oh, well, my mom just died or my dad just died. Well, just fucking get over it. No, that's not the way it works. That's not how, that is not the best psychological response that you give to someone who has had a loved one who has passed on, who has had a marriage that they were in for 20 plus years and their spouse passed on. I think that is so rude to just say to them, get over it. That ain't the way it works. That is not the way it works. And I just really despise hearing that come out. But anyway, I'm not going to go too in depth on that because I'll talk all day about that. But you have to release yourself from things in the past that you had no physical, mental, spiritual control over. As a young child, we all deal with different things. Some deal with things more harshly than others, okay? And that just has something to do with who our parents are, personality, all those good things, your environment, where you lived at, where you grew up, how you ate, all those different things come into play. So what you dealt with in your past is going to continue to arise in your current. Why? Because you haven't released your past from what happened back then. And so I see you moving on to be in reflection where you're supposed to be in order to keep on going through your life to, live a fulfilling life and a happy life. But then again, you got this Queen of Wands. And if I'm not mistaken, this Queen of Wands is your mama, someone who is of a mothering spirit, but has a very, excuse me, who has a very, similar to you, dogmatic spirit, that dogmatic nature. And she tries to control and manipulate you in several areas of your life. If you don't stop letting your mama manipulate your life, you are never going to be able to have a fulfilling relationship with someone else, because she's that thorn in your back. She's trying to control you, trying to tell you what to do all the time. Even going back with the Eight of Wands, I don't even need to explain that. At some point in time, you're going to get to the point of where, like, you see how this is the Foundation card. You see how all of those strawberries and looks like daisies are growing up around those leaves, up those that piece of wood. It's starting to grow up. It's starting to, as I said, it's starting to grow up. It's starting to get to the top to where it's had enough of this Queen of Wands trying to rule and control. So when we move on, our next card is the Two of Discs. And according to my book, it states that handling credit purchases, finances, things of that nature, you're pretty good with money. You're well at handling money. But still, you go back to that Queen of Wands, that mama, that Queen of Wands keep on trying to control your finances and control what you do with your money. Sometimes you just have to tell people to fuck off. Yeah, I said it. Sometimes you have to tell those people in your past, yeah, they helped raise you and make you into the man you are, or make you into the woman you are, and I helped you do this and I helped you do that. Sometimes you got to tell them people to fuck off. Let me live my life the way I want to live my life. I'm feeling satisfied. I'm feeling happy. I know about my manhood. I know about my womanhood. I'm the one who educated myself to do this and do that and do that and learn this and learn that and get that trade and get this certificate and get that in insurance and do this. And I taught myself that into an adult, as an adult grown man. Yes, your parents raised you to be a certain person, but at the end of the day, when you start getting in your 30s and your 40s, your ideology of who you are and what you want is at the top, not necessarily about what your parents want. So keep up with your hard work in that area. If you don't, you're going to start to get stagnant. And with you starting to get stagnant, there's going to be a death. And I don't mean a physical death, but there's going to be a death within your life to where you don't have that get up and go like you used to, because someone around you is still trying to manipulate, take, get. It just ends up to not be a very, very satisfying situation for you. And with anything and everything in anyone's life, you would expect to have clarity. You would expect to know how to do what it is that you want to do and not be controlled by other people. And again, with this Warrior card, which is the A8, it just says the Warrior. I already explained this. This refers to you going deep inside. You going deep inside to do some soul searching, to figure out who you are, how you want to get there. And then also there's a relationship here that goes back to, once again, this damn Queen of Wands trying to control you. She does not approve or he, and I believe I'm pulling up more male energy than I'm pulling up female energy right now. This parent does not approve of who you want to date. And guess what? I'm going to give y'all Bernie Mac. Fuck them. If you want to be with this person, be with that person. Because at the end of the day, you come into this world as one. You leave out of this world as one. During this lifetime, you gain many. But at the end of the day, when you pass on to the next life and get ready to go on to the next universe and ascend, you still going as one. So while you are here on this earth, be happy with who you are. Be happy with what you have. Be happy with the relationships that you have with other people, and be able to be in love if you want to be in love. If that's what makes you happy, if that's what you want to do, be happy. Be in love. Do you hear what I'm saying, Libra? Stop. You got. I'm sorry. This bitch right here is really fucking up some stuff for you. She is standing in your way of true love and happiness. That is the most annoying thing I can think of in my life. To have somebody standing in my way of my own true happiness, my own love affair, my own pussy ship, my own dick ship of something that gives me pleasure, that gives me pride, whether you male or female, you like women, you like men. If that's what you like, that's what you like. But how dare someone stand in your way from what is so divinely coming? If your mama is this person, and I'm pretty sure it is, they're stepping in your way for your happiness. I don't mean to say be disrespectful. And you got the Green Man card too, which is dawning in the consciousness of arising from discontent and soul searching. The problem for us that the seeker encounters to recognize a subconscious level. Hello, I just talked about this. The subconscious level is when you asleep. Hence why this damn card popped up to you. Pay attention to your damn dreams, because the messages are coming to you in your, and you're trying to ignore it. Don't ignore those dreams. They're there for a reason. It's there as a guide. You got to let go of this Queen of Wands, because she's in your way. She's definitely in your way. If you want true happiness, whether it be in the month of January or for the month of February or March or April or June, any damn month of 2019, if you want true happiness, go back to your childhood. Break that down, all the way down. Because if you's a grown-ass man right now, a grown-ass woman, whatever you dealt with in your childhood is starting to manifest in your adulthood. And with that manifesting in your adulthood is going to affect this two-a disc, these relationships that you're trying to build with people. But the person that keeps on, that is a thorn in your side, is this female figure here. And 9 times out of 10, this is probably your mother. So you got to let that go in order to get to the end of where. Oh yeah, rebirth of this whole relationship. Oh boy. You got to make up your mind, baby. You got to. Yeah. But in the end, what I am seeing here for the month of July, general reading for the astrological sign of Libra is the Lover's card. But in order for you to get the Lover's card and stay still with the Green Man and get to this point of opening your heart, you got to go back to whatever you dealt with in your childhood that just was not copacetic for you. And the answers will come when you start doing a whole lot more conversations with this person right here. You want that Lovers? You gonna get it. But you got to do some soul searching, and you got to do some hard work. And hard work comes sweat, comes tears, comes a lot of things that you think you don't want to deal with or that you're not ready to deal with. But the Libras are very, very, very strong. Libras and Leos are very strong, have somewhat similar, same personality. And just do what is the best for you and be the most happiest with your decisions. And don't allow anyone or anything to come in and try to ruin your happiness. That Queen of Swords, I believe it's Queen of Swords or Queen of Wands, she's a damn headache. And this is where I want you to be. It's to be happy, be fulfilled, be in love. And again, you can't worry about what other people think, what other people do. It's just not conducive to a happy, fulfilled life. That's it. Be the strong Libra that I know you can be. Seek and all will come to you that you are wanting to come to you. All will end well and all will be well. And that is all I have for Libras for the month of January 2019. I am moving on to my next sign. I have Scorpio remaining, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So now I'm moving on to the astrological sign of Scorpio, channeling male and female energy for the month of January 2019, inviting in all positive spirits to provide messages to my Scorpions for the month of January 2019. I hope that all Scorpions are well, doing fine, living their best life, and living it like it is golden. Yes, like golden grams. I think I might be a little bit hungry this morning, y'all, even though I did have some breakfast. Bringing you messages from beyond. Provide you a positive, peaceful message for the month of January 2019. Yes. Scorpion. Uh-oh. I'm going to allow that card to play. And that is the new, it says new project. Like a newborn baby, your actions are growing, your idea into reality. So whatever project, sounds like you got some projects going on. Allow those to continue to manifest and be fruitful and multiply, most definitely. Messages for Scorpio, October 23 to November 22nd for the month of January. Messages for the astrological sign of Scorpio. Mother Mary. Vulnerability. Oh. The next card that popped out is the High Priestess. Someone appears to be entering a marriage and or a love relationship. It is in the upright position as well. Did I miss Pisces? No. Miss Townsend, you did not miss Pisces. Let's see if I can get your message. Let's see if I can pee. I hope I spelled that correct. If I didn't spell it right, forgive me, you all. Channeling messages. No, excuse me. Well, no, we're not Pisces. I'm sorry. I'm a Scorpio. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I spelled that right too. Messages for the astrological sign of Scorpio. So your 3 oracle cards that popped are New Project, Mother Mary, excuse me, Mother Mary, and Vulnerability. With Mother Mary, it says, Blessed Mother is helping you with your divine life purpose, which is always a positive. Listen to your vulnerable feelings as they contain wisdom and inspiration, and they pray for strength to focus you on your priorities no matter what. Okay. I'll pull up this High Priestess, bam, right there. This High Priestess card is saying the primal energy of the green man has begun to take form. The journey of the High Priestess card marks the stage of where the fool becomes aware of the fact of his own existence. He becomes into consciousness. He begins to think and realize the power of the shape of his life. Eventually, ask himself about the meaning of his life. Psychologically and magically, the card relates of discovery of the male inside self animus. We all both male and female aspect. We all both have male and female aspects within us that must be recognized and accepted and integrated. So I hear what the meaning says, but for me, what I see is a union of sorts with another male or female. And this union is not going to be taken lightly. I see this as being a serious accord, things moving not too fast, but fast enough that both parties know this is something serious. I do care for you deeply. I would love to keep moving forward. And I do see some travel here too. Pretty far off. My insect got my throat. Let me do one more. Messages for the astrological sign of Scorpio. Astrological sign Scorpio. Messages for January 2019. While I'm shuffling, just to let you all know, my special for this month is a 30-minute $19 reading for the month of January. That will expire the end of January. 31 days this month. January 31st or January 30th at 11:59. That special will end. And February, I will be doing another special. I feel I want to do something more of a lovers special for everybody seeking love and stuff for the month of February with Valentine's Day coming around. So yes, my regular readings are 20 minutes for 19, 30 minutes for 29. So you're getting a decent little $20 off that 30-minute reading, you guys. 50 minutes, $49, 120 minutes for 109. 6-card oracle pool is 16 as well. Let's see. Next card we're getting is creativity. Diplomacy. 7 of Swords. Rebirth. You do have a rebirth coming. Moon card. Eight of Disc. Change. Let's see what you got going on here, Pisces. So it appears that you're working with your vulnerability, working on that. What is with the cards today? Grounding. All right. So High Priestess, that's you coming into yourself, knowing who you are, your work. You appear to be working on your vulnerability, doing much better at that. We also got the Seven of Swords. The phone just gonna have to ring because I'm busy right now. Creativity. We have diplomacy, which is the Seven of Swords. Rebirth. The Moon in the reverse. Eight of Discs, Knight of Swords, and Five of Wands. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Let's see here. Creativity. This is getting into this project. Whatever you're doing with this project, you're going to get like this big burst of energy, big burst of knowledge. And whatever this project is that you are doing is definitely going to come to fruition. And it's definitely going to open your mind to some other things that you didn't think you had a zest or a knowledge for. I'm getting the sense that this has to do with music or the arts. I'm not sure if you could be a dancer, into dancing, have a desire to dance, but whatever that thing is that you are doing, it's definitely going to come out to be a positive. And keep playing with that in which you like. Definitely keep playing in it, because I see you're very creative, very passionate about it. You also have a passion for helping other people be their best and show their best. Your next card is Seven of Swords. And I'm going to read you exactly what the Seven of Swords card says. And this says diplomacy. Seven of Swords advises you to that cooperation is required in dealing with the present situation. You cannot achieve what you want alone, which is very true. There's always someone else you need to help you get to where you have to go. Any quarrels now will lead to future problems, so you must be diplomatic and tactful in your communication with your friends and colleagues, even if it means for you to bite your tongue. Watch your mouth. Being aggressively forceful with your opinions you will lose ground that you have won. You will not only compromise to get what you want. Spiritually, the Seven of Swords is advising you to look back at your relationships with the land in which you live. Goes back to the High Priestess. This is a time of development, construction, looking in other places such as those places that are powerful and lead the spirit, that lead your spirit. Let me see something that leads your spirit. I'm getting a sense that maybe you could have gone through a recent reawakening with your spirituality, trying to find who you are. Yeah, you have a lot of unexplored, unskilled abilities that you haven't even touched on. And these extra things that you haven't touched on are going to be able to help you in the very, very near future. Let's see. Rebirth. There's definitely a rebirth of some sort coming. I don't feel this is in a relationship. I feel this has to do with your career and this project. Again, the Seven of Swords warned you about that sharp tongue. So be mindful the way that you speak to people, because the people that you're speaking to could easily make or break your project that you're going through. But there will be a rebirth. If you lose something, remember, with a death, there's a rebirth. With a rebirth, there's a death. So you gain and lose at the same time. Not saying exact same time, but in order for you to gain, you must lose. In order for you to lose, you must gain, if that makes sense. And your next card is the Moon card. And like I just said, generate life and reabsorb it in death. The cycles of a woman's womb. Read it each month to accept fertilization of life. On a magical level, the moon influences and represents the collective sea of unconsciousness that contains and feeds experiences of humankind. What's going on here? Skill and change. 8 of discs. 8 skill. Watch your finances too. What you are spending out. Yes, it takes money to make money, but don't spend a larger amount of money to get a smaller return. Don't spend, yeah, exactly what I said. Don't spend a smaller, don't spend, excuse me, don't spend a larger amount of money to get a smaller return. Yeah. Just watch the way you are spending your money, what you are spending your money on. The gain will come, but the gain will not come if you spend finances foolishly on this project or whatever this new venture is that you have going on. But I definitely see that new spark of energy growing within you. And this new thing with your spirituality that you are touching on, that you're starting to you're asking questions and wanting answers. The answers will come to, matter of fact, the answers are not going to come to you. The answers are already in your face. You just have to take those answers that have come to you and different things that have come to you in your dreams and in your waking moment and start to put it all together. Again, I just spoke to you a second ago about money problems. Do not spend a large amount of money to get a small amount of money back. This is all dealing around this project that you have going on. And whomever this female figure is, I'm getting a Caucasian female, long, wavy hair, very piercing eyes. She's even trying to give you some advice, but Scorpio, you's a little hard-headed. You hard-headed. And what's going to end up happening to you if you don't take heed to the advice of others and view this for what it is, you could sting your own self with your own tail. If that makes any sense to you. Fashions, getting carried away with extra clothing, shoes, things that you don't necessarily need, but you want. Be mindful with all of the money that you're spending out. Keep your receipts, balance your checkbooks, make sure you're not spending anything where you should not be spending it right now at this time. But overall, what I'm saying is this is a very powerful month for you. And I keep seeing the number 23, 24, and 25 and 31. I don't know if that's numbers that you need to play or if that could be your favorite number. 24 or 20, I say 23. 23, 24, 25, and 31. And also the number 8. Could be favorite numbers. Could be just something to look at. I don't know if you study numerology or not, but I do. I like to break numbers down to know what the master numbers are. And with all numbers, there is a message too. So, excuse me. Moving on to my next sign, which is Sagittarius. Channeling messages for Sagittarius for the month of January 2019. 2019, I have Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces left. Those are my last readings. I'm moving on to astrological sign, Sagittarius. Pulling through positive messages for Sagittarius for the month of January 2019. See what Sagittarius has got going on for this month. That was a horrible shuffle. I'm not the best shuffler anyway, but messages still come through for each sign. I don't care how good of a shuffler you are, how bad of a shuffler you are. Information will come through, sweetheart. And if it doesn't come through in the cards, Spirit will speak to me and tell me what I need to know to relate to you. Yeah, it's time for an allergy pill. Got this incense burning in here. Positive messages or general messages for the astrological sign Sagittarius from January 1 to the end of January 2019. Positive messages in general for Sagittarius 2019. January 2019. And I see somebody's waiting on Scorpio. I'll be there in just a minute. I promise you. I might need to go get my allergy pill, y'all. This insect got me this morning. Hope you guys are doing good. I don't know who's with me right now, but hope you guys are doing well. Thank you. I appreciate your patience and your time. And by the way, if anything in any of these messages, whether it be my first video for Aries to Virgo, resonate with you, please put a comment, like, share, subscribe. I love to hear your thoughts about my readings, because some days I can be on one where I just I am a character. So, and I did get a question, and that question was, why do I not show my face on camera? It's not because I'm ugly, honey, because I am fine, honey. Fine like a wine. But it's because of my field and where I work. And this is something that I enjoy immensely. And I just decided that if I do this for the public, that I want it to be about about the people that watch. It's not about me. I am a person of service, and I do believe serving others. So you may never ever see my face. You may only hear my voice and see my hands. So that's the reason why I do not show my face on camera. And I also think there should be an element of surprise and privacy when doing readings for people as well. Because I don't believe in bringing in my personal life necessarily. Every now and then, if I am speaking with someone, advising someone, giving someone some developing guidance, you may see my face, possibly, but it's just going to be briefly, and it's just really about you. And I like to focus in and hone in on my clients because they're the most important person. Now that popped out for a reason. Ooh. Okay, Sagittarius, you got something going on with a Gemini, but it's positive. And that's also confirmed. It could be you have something going on with a Libra, a Gemini, a Libra, a Gemini, and Aquarius. It's funny that pops out that Gemini is making itself known in a Sagittarius reading so soon up. But I ain't mad. Geminis, Libras are funny to me. Aquarius are funny too. Every Aquarius I've ever met, they're into, oh gosh, the work of others, philanthropy, things of that nature, which I think is wonderful and is very, very attractive. I'll let you go on and burn on out. It's very attractive to me. Geminis, my sweetie is a Gemini, and at some point in time, I did not like him. I did not like him at all. You're really dealing with two people in one, and you have to be a very skilled master in order to deal with that Gemini energy. But I tell you what, they're very fun people, charismatic, charming, just like an Aquarius and a Libra. So no wonder why they're air signs. Disillusion, 10 of Swords, foundation, resolution, movements, and the Tower. Let's see what we got going on here. These oracle cards for Scorpio, January 2019. So we got some Gemini, Libra. We got air spirit going on here. Somebody growing up. I got to check out that 10 of Swords. Messages January 2019. This is a really good reading. Let's not get stagnant, Scorpios. Let's not get stagnant at all. You got to keep it moving. Chill out with the overindulgence, Scorpio. You're going to make yourself sick. Overindulgence of heavy fried foods. Overindulgence of spending too much damn money when you don't need to spend it. Hmm. Yeah, definite overindulgence in some foods that are going to cause you some great discomfort. Work on more of a detox, whether it's a liver detox, a gallbladder detox, Epsom salts. Grapefruit works really well. And I'm definitely seeing that you need some major self-care to yourself. First card that pops up is the agent and or manager. Your work expands. It reaches your partner with a professional who can help you. Retreat. I just told you need some self-care. And I just told you need some detox. You're not taking care of yourself as you should. And your intestinal tract is inflamed of the sort. Ten of Swords. Hold on. Let's check it out. You got the Queen of Swords, but you got the King of Swords. Yeah, your intestinal tract is inflamed. I would definitely recommend a detox for your system, like immediately. You're having some late night tightness of breath, shortness of breath, a lot of reflux, acid reflux of something that you're eating at night. And I do see like some diarrhea, some really bad indigestion. Definitely focus on a detox for your system. I'm not sure. It could be your immune system is low as well. Look into elderberry syrup. And start taking that. Look online. I mean, the cards just said it clearly. You need a retreat and you need to go through some detoxing time, whether it be detoxing your body from head to toe or detoxing your spirit. You're around some people that are causing you some discomfort, which we all are around people that cause discomfort from time to time. Work on that for sure. But energy that popped out immediately is air, and that's Gemini, Libra, and Scorpio. But this is interesting because this is a Sagittarius reading. So King of Swords, healthy young man, blah blah blah. Developing your mental powers, intellectual spirit, capacity, and making changes that you want to change. And you're demonstrating more in leadership. Cranes may be telling you that you might find answers in something you're reading or will find value in writing, which goes back to your first oracle card that popped up is agent or manager. Whoever this person is that you may encounter should be able to help you with that writing that you are interested in, whether it be a book, a magazine, starting something that is online. That person's going to be able to be a guide, almost like I want to say Mother Nature, but it's going to be Mr. Nature. It'll be a male figure that will be able to help you hone in on that. Let's see. Ten of Swords. The project should be realistic that you're dealing with. No quick, rich, get schemes. Take your time with this project. Take your time with writing this book or this magazine. Don't do anything too quickly. Take your time, take your time, take your time. I cannot stress that enough. It seems that you're building yourself up to something, but there's a stop for some reason that I don't know right now. I'm probably going to have to clarify a card to understand why there is a stop. You've got clear resolution, which is a 3 of cups. Your cups are overflowing. You're growing up. You have the foundation. So whoever's just tuned in, I am on Sagittarius. You're growing up. Your cups are overflowing, but you have a stop for some reason. And this could be very well related to your health. Very well could be related to your health. I'm going to make a strong suggestion. If you haven't been to your primary care, I'm going to make a strong suggestion to go see your primary care. Get yourself a full checkup, full lookup, full everything, to make sure everything is in the up and up, as if you got to get yourself checked up. Something is not copacetic in Sagittarius world right now. And I'm even seeing some major back issues. And there could even hold on. Okay. I had to look at that and read what this meaning in the book. As I said about the beginning, you need some major detox, and you may need some major retreat time. I don't want to sound accusatory, but you got the King of Cups, and this King of Cups, and you guys see the card. I'll let you guys see it. But for me, I see something else in the card. And what it's telling me is that I already said you guys are overindulging. And it's not everybody, but some particular of you are, hey, baby, how are you? I am on Sagittarius getting ready to move into Capricorn. You guys are indulging into some type of food that is causing you a lot of discomfort. And I'm even seeing there's an illusion going on with you. There's a picture being painted. I don't know if you watch Bob Ross or not, but Bob Ross has the ability to come up with these mountains and grass and leaves and trees that are, I mean, he can paint a painting like that, and they are so beautiful. Almost, I mean, I watch him on a regular basis most of the time to go to bed, because he's that. Yeah, I love Bob Ross to teach you. I mean, the way that he just, yeah, I'm going to use a little yellow ochre. I'm going to use this, a little crimson red, blah, blah, blah. Cross the screen, cross the canvas, and make sure you clean your paint off. And you don't want to get any extra here, there, whatever. Just be gentle with it. It is a thing of beauty. However, yes, very calming. It is a thing of beauty to watch him paint. But as I think of Bob Ross and I think of this card, someone is painting you a picture of something that's not just. They're telling you everything that you want to hear. But in the back of your mind, you know something is not copacetic. You know something is not copacetic. And with knowing that something is not copacetic, you keep on with the falsehood of believing of what they're saying. It's almost as if this person has a, I don't know, maybe I don't necessarily see voodoo, but I see some type of trickery being done to you. Whoever this person that you're dealing with hates restrictions, hates to feel like they're being tied down. This person is very autistic, very crafty, very creative. That's what it is. They're giving you the feeling of being in love, but it's not what you think it is. And this could go either for male or for female. And the fact is, the person is putting this out to you to make you think this is really what it is because this person is really too lazy. Excuse my language, lazy as fuck to do it on their own. So why not paint you a pretty picture of what they think you want to see? And then once they've given you what they think you want to see, then that's when they snatch the claw. And then that's when the water comes down. Like I said, this is a disillusion. An illusion, excuse me, of what they think that you want. And it's so interesting because your last card is the Tower card. Now, I know somebody listening to me is going to be very familiar with this. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. This is your last card, Sagittarius. And according to what my book says, says his subconscious shadows himself, which he has to learn to embrace and assimilate before he could pass. Because of this, his carefully constructed tower of self-image and protection, disillusion, collapses and falls and leaves him naked and defenseless, but the first time dimly conscious of his whole true self. This person that you are dealing with, I'm going to tell you, run like hell. And the only reason why I'm telling you to run like hell is simply because anyone who will take so much energy, so much time to make you believe a farce, something that is not true, is definitely not somebody that you want around you. And you know what? At the same time, this person has the energy of a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You're a Sagittarius. And I feel that this energy is a male. But then again, it's a male, but it has female. This male has female qualities. This person is probably bisexual. I'm not going to say probably. This person is bisexual. They're painting a picture to you to show you what they want you to see in the month of January. It's not the truth. It's not real. It's not love. There's the female, the female energy. It's not what you think. And I will warn you against this, of dealing with this person. Even there's other male spirits, male energies that are coming around and showing you that they know something is not right about this character. But you keep on thinking, oh, no, y'all just crazy. No. The person that you're dealing with got some skeletons in his closet. And I would ward you against, this person. Don't get yourself too deep in to where you can't get out. That is all I have for astrological sign of Sagittarius for the month of January 2019. I'm moving on to astrological sign of Capricorn, December 20 through January 20. And then some say Capricorn is 12/22 to 1/19. I think next readings that I do for next month, I'm going to go from the bottom to the top, working from Pisces to Aries. Try to be fair. Wow. Yeah, Sagittarius, be super, super careful. Someone is trying to pull the wool over your eyes. And if you don't, all those are melted or hot. No, they're all froze. If you're not careful, they're going to get you. You always want to be on the top hand, the top of a situation, never on the bottom. And they tell us in my field, you must think 2 steps ahead of your criminal. You have to, because if you don't, they'll sneak up on you every time. Pulling energies for the astrological sign of Capricorn for the month of January 2019. Positive energy. Popped out. Positive energy. Messages from beyond for the astrological sign of Capricorn for the month of January 2019. Someone is telling me to stop. That's my oracle cards. Capricorn 2019 Capricorn 2019 astrological sign of Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn 2019. Concentrating on 4 cards. Astrological sign Capricorn 2019. Pulling 4 cards for general reading. Capricorn 2019. Astrological sign Capricorn 2019. Brings out the year and comes into the new year. Capricorn 2019. 4 cards. Before, while I was channeling messages for Capricorn, I don't know what it is about Sagittarius and Capricorn. You guys have like some major acid reflux going on. Like to the point to where I'm pulling cards, I felt that I needed to vomit. Five of Swords, 8 of Swords, Ace of Cups, the Shaman. You guys have got to get to, well, I'll be damned. You guys have got to get to a gastroenterologist to get whatever the hell that is. I keep feeling in my throat out. You guys' diet is not, between you and Capricorn and Scorpio. You guys' diet needs a serious overhaul, detox. Like, I don't know if you guys just eat greasy food all the time. I'm not too much of a greasy food person. So I channel everything for that particular sign. And you guys makes me want to vomit. And I gotta pray for y'all. Both your first two cards, and this is for Capricorn, the month of December 2019. Messages for January 2019. Five of Swords. Second card, Eight of Swords. Third card, Ace of Cups. Third card is the Shaman. Just by looking at the cards, bear with me, guys. I feel very nervous. Like I could be having an anxiety attack, and I feel like crying, like and I keep hearing this in my head, the struggle is real. The struggle can be real, but it doesn't have to be your reality. You have the ability to change your struggle and to take that struggle and to turn it into a positive, to uplift you and bring you to a new plateau of life. Everybody deals with a struggle. In Capricorn, you are dealing with something major right now. Your finances are in disarray. You're spiritually lost. And you think you know what you're going, where you're going, but every time you get there, you're pushed back by another relapse of some sort. Your health is in major in some danger right now. The gastroenterologist is going to be able to help with that acid reflux that you have going on, and that's going to help you, because if you're laying back, you're going to be able to easily aspirate and probably choke on something in your sleep. I keep tasting greasy, oily food. Let me see something here. Yeah, the struggle can be real. I've been there before myself. But the struggle is not a permanent struggle. A lot of times our struggles are temporary to test us and to see how strong that we are. I don't think there are any weak individuals that are out here. I think that we all just go through our own little bout. And we're going through our own little bout. We question ourselves. And questioning yourself is normal. It's going to happen. But don't allow the questions that you ask yourself to be the end all be all, because there's always another way. I'm just a strong believer that I don't care how many times somebody tells me that I can't do something. That right there is a fuel. It's fuel to me to do exactly what they thought I couldn't do. Interesting. Too many obligations on your table right now to fulfill them properly. And one of your main obligations is fulfilling your health, getting your health back on track of where you need to be, so you're able to, and I say this all the time, I'm just going to cut right there. If you have children and your children need things from you, how can your children get what they need from you when you're not even healthy enough to take care of them? First of all, number one, health is wealth. If you are down and you are sick, you can't take care of anybody else around you. You have to take care of yourself first. You're number one. You're most important. Without you, those people that you deal with, or those people that depend on you, are not going to be able to depend on you. Hell, you can't even depend on yourself. So you got to take care of yourself first. You have this Five of Swords is warning against taking care of yourself, acknowledging your defeat. There is nothing wrong with acknowledging that you have been defeated. Because sometimes as men and women, we take on more than what we can chew because we want to be that superhero and that superwoman to those other people that need us. But you can't be superwoman, you can't be Superman without your health being in top order, priority of order for you. You got to take care of you first. And sometimes when you see this card come up in your spread, just like I was talking about, children and being able to take care of other people. Look what else popped up as your oracle spread, helping children. So there's no way possible you're going to be able to take care of other people without taking care of yourself. You have to accept the present. And the present is you're being defeated right now. And that's okay. Those who are defeated will always come right back up. The phoenix, was it the rise of Phoenix? I believe that's what it is. The phoenix shall rise, and you shall rise too. And that's weird that this word is in here. Perhaps you are trying to impose your half digested ideas on other people. Isn't that funny? Because like, I'm feeling like my digestion is off right now and I'm belching and I'm tasting all this grease. Whatever you're putting down or putting out is being half digested, and it's not where it's supposed to be. And this is where the anxiety is coming from too, because it says here in the book, you seem to think everything and everyone is out to get you. One of the most fundamental personal and spiritual lessons is that negative attracts negative, which is very, very true. Act positively, think positively. Anything that you have to remember, what you put out in the universe will come back to you every time. Never fails. If you put out that you're going to win $2 million, you're going to win $2 million. If you put out in the universe, I'm full of crap, I don't do what I say I'm going to do, I don't follow through, that's what's going to be attracted to you. Negative attracts negative, positive attracts positive. Yeah. Causes of illness, disability, family, or financial circumstance. I spoke of all this before I even checked in the book to double check what it says on these particular cards. It's not too late to go back. It seems that you go forward to bring you pain. Any action of unpleasant consequences, however, the dilemma is largely created as the restrictions in your own mind. Spirituality and the Ace of Cups. The Shaman, that's what I really want to get to. Water, feelings, emotion. That's where my anxiety is coming from, I think. An over-rushing feeling of emotions indicates a great spiritual fulfillment and a contact with a source of being. Divine love. The relationship that you're dealing with right now, the person that you're with, and I'm talking to the female energy, not to the male energy. I feel that the person that you are with at this time is a nice person, is a good person, but I think that this person is just It's just a cover up for something else that you are lacking and that you're missing somewhere else. It's not necessarily the person that you want to be with, but this person does make you feel good, but you're still yearning for something else that's deeper than what this person can provide you. Now, this is the card I wanted to get to, and it is called the Shaman. Going back to childhood, taught to suppress this ability or instincts, intuition, clairvoyance. The shaman is learning to recover his sense, to unlearn thought structures that have been instilled as he develops mental reinforcement. When the shaman card appears in your spread, it indicates a time to show prudence. You should stand back from your current events and participate in them. Keep a distance so that you can make a clear evaluations of what's going on. This is a time for careful planning and not action. You're isolating yourself from God knows what this month. But just from seeing what is in the cards, it appears that you're isolating yourself, Capricorn, from something that you feel can hurt you. But something can only hurt you if you give that thing that you think is going to hurt you the power to hurt you. You have a lot of guardian angels around you protecting you. Inspiration. Have confidence in your creations. Vulnerability. And you still have to show gratitude and work on that gratitude and be thankful for the things that you have. Anything that you put forward that you want, you have to show confidence in the creation of it. If, say, you make this particular salt rock candle and you're at a flea market and you want to sell these salt rock candles and you tell people, this is the reason why I have this salt rock candle and this is how I created it, this, that, whatever. At the same time, you don't show, your voice doesn't show your confidence. Neither does your body language and things like that. You're kind of slumped down. Yeah, I make these, blah, blah, blah. In order for people to believe in your creation and to believe in what you are trying to put forth, you must be confident in what you are making. That delusion must go away. You are seriously missing a loved one, someone who has passed on, and that person misses you too. But at the same time, don't continue to hold yourself in bondage. People pass away, situations move on, and I don't say get over it. I always say release yourself from that situation so that you can receive what is new. The other thing, like I'm going back to about your health. And the other card that popped up that I didn't even mention is the express your inner truth. However you feel deep down inside, that needs to be expressed. But I get a sense that you have an issue with expressing yourself for lack of feeling judged or that you're not being heard. And raising your voice tends to make you feel more powerful and more mighty. But I think that if you are around the right people when you are expressing yourself, the yelling, the screaming, the arguing matches, the battering, and all that stuff in the month of January will not be needed. But I also get the sense that the yelling and the screaming gives you a sense of being, it's two forms of hearing. Some of you guys have maybe heard me say that, some of you may not, but there's two forms of hearing. One is here, and then one is right here with the ear. It's two different ways to listen to people. And if you listen to people with your ears, you're 99% of the time always going to miss what is being said here. So my advice for you, Capricorn, in the month of January is to speak your inner truth. No matter how powerful, no matter how uncomfortable it makes you feel or doesn't make you feel. Other people need to know that you feel a certain way about something. And whatever that something is that you feel, it needs to be expressed verbally. It cannot come to fruition. It cannot come to birth. It cannot come to manifestation unless you speak it from your mouth. You can pray in quiet, you can meditate in quiet, but when you speak it from your mouth and you speak it so eloquently and so clearly, it has now been birthed to the universe so that it can continue to flourish and go on and grow and grow and grow. Just like a bed of ivy, it's going to keep on growing. But remember, at some point, even though that bed of ivy grows, it will die off. But just because it dies off does not mean that something doesn't come to replace what has died off. That is all I have for Capricorn at this time. I'm moving on to Aquarius, January 20 through February 18. Aquarius, the water bearer, And so is the Pisces. You guys are water babies. I love water. I kind of wish I was a Pisces, but I'm not. Or just a water sign, period, because I love water. So our water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. That is so interesting. I'm still thinking about that Scorpio, or was it Sagittarius? It was Scorpio, I believe, that popped. It was a Gemini that popped up in a Scorpio sign. That was the main energy that popped up for that particular sign. It was weird to me. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that video. So channeling energies for Aquarius. I dated an Aquarius before. Boy, was he an interesting character. Yeah, he was an interesting character, but very kind, very humble, funny as well. Channeling energies for Aquarius. I don't know who's in here watching me, but hey, y'all. I sure appreciate y'all hanging around. I got one more sign, and that's Pisces. I'm gonna give y'all a bang. Pisces. Channeling energies for Aquarius for January 2019, general reading. I'm looking for a 4-card pull for Aquarius, January 2019. Cups overflowing. 10 of Cups for reward. This song is in my head and will not go away. It's by Michael Jackson, and it is, oh gosh, I'm about to find it. Lady of My Life. I don't know if, you are the lady of my, You are the lady. You're my lady. Yeah, that's what I keep hearing when I'm thinking about this Aquarius. Who are you in love with? Who is loving you, Aquarius? Someone is on their radar. Somebody want that pentacle. Oh, so much passion here. Some passion going on. Seeing a lot of loving and hugging and kissing and romancing and dancing, just in a trance with one another. And can't stop till you get enough. Oh yeah, somebody is in love this month. Somebody is in love this month, Aquarius. Who is she? Or who is he? Oh. Overall energy. Sacrifice. Aquarius. You're in love with someone who loves you very much. They are putting out their swords. They are putting out their knives. They are laying everything down for you. In this month of January, Aquarius, your waters are flowing like the ocean. But I see that there is traveling that must be done in order for things to be final. And at the end of this, I'm seeing that there is a sacrifice that must be made. A sacrifice that could either make or break. This union, this relationship. Got a 10 of Cups, 6 of Swords, 4 of Wands, Sacrifice card, and the 3 of Swords. I want y'all to see that cup. That is 10 of Cups. Oracle card is birth, a new life, a new baby, happy news, or exciting project blossoms within and around you. Ask for what you want in reverse. Clear communication with your God and with others helps you avoid miscommunications and speeds up the process of assured prayers. Inspiration. Listen only to love. Happy news. Helping children. Vulnerability. Okay, Aquarius. I don't know who this lady is in your life or who this male is in your life, but you two are in love. This is a fresh love too. This is definitely a fresh new love. This is it reminds me of the Lover's card, but not in the same sense, which to me makes me think of almost a puppy love. but it's not quite a puppy love, but it is a love of some sorts. You're reaping the rewards of your efforts, and you're experiencing a true friendship, and your achievements are being recognized. You definitely have some more good news coming for you very, very soon. I'm just so enthralled and engaged with hearing these Michael Jackson tunes in my head as I started channeling for the month of Aquarius. Um, this person makes you very, very, very happy. And it makes me a little giddy because, I mean, it's one of those things that you feel like you only experience in once in a lifetime type situation. It's really the Ten of Cups is really a beautiful card of giving yourself and being free. Um, It's a lot of serenity, a lot of happiness. Um, and you're definitely moving away from some things in the past that you were struggling with that more or less had to deal with you, not with anybody else. I believe you came to the realization that not everything is about you. Some things in life are about others, and you just let your guard down in order to allow this person to come in and just show you who they were, and just be who they know you can be. Um, and then we move on to the Four of Swords, where after you've done all of that arguing and back and forth and not knowing sure of this or that or whatever, then you come in to get you some rest. Some nice deep-seated rest that you've been needing. And you took that time to rest and come into reflection, to gather the energies that you needed, with your new socializing life. And I also see your next card is the sacrifice card. Now, the sacrifice card is in the opposite position, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but you got to remember, if you receive something, there's got to be some type of sacrifice. The sacrifice in this card, what it's showing and what it means is that it shields and defenses the things he has felt have been giving him control over his life and his destiny. He makes a blind leap in the dark and the unknown, acting on faith alone, hanging suspended his old self and the new self. He is alone, vulnerable, afraid, and waiting for what will come. And what will come is this additional need for this vulnerability, the ability to help children, this new news. And also this right here is the main thing that I'm saying. Listen only to love and be inspired. I don't know who this lady is, or what she has done to you, or what he has done to you, but it's a beautiful thing. You've reached rock bottom. Your life is taken up with quarrels and upheavals. You feel a great sorrow and disillusion, and your cherished friendships, partnerships are breaking up, and separation and divorce is possible. You may feel that you have reached the limit of your endurance. Do not despair. The situation has arisen because things could not go on forever as they were. Things are on and open now, and only can get better from this point. If you work magically and spiritually with other people, this card can indicate endings of such groups and partnerships. But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this person who is in your life, you could have had some quarrels and some arguments and things like that, but you got to the point to where you got to the sacrifice and you said, you know what? If this is who I want to be with, if this is what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it. And I'd rather lay down my sword and lay down my heart so that I can receive the happiness that I am believed that I know I should have. So this is going to end out very well for you, Aquarius. You're going to gain everything that you thought you didn't, that you wouldn't. And once again, Gemini is showing up in this sign with Aquarius. Let's see. Yeah, somebody else has Gemini. Could be sun, moon, and rising. I'm not sure. But Gemini spirit is showing up in this reading. And a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And an earth sign too. Oh yes, this is going to be resolved. This is definitely going to be resolved. Don't fret. I see more fire here too. And at the end of this, where I'm seeing you and your partner, Aquarius, for the month of January, is harmony. You two will be free-flowing, just like what else? The Aquarius, the water bear. You guys are going to be free-flowing. You guys are going to be happy. And you're going to start to build. All regrets will be in the past. Positive energy, positive light. And I just see this coming out to be the best situation for the both of you, male and female energy. But you definitely have more. You got air and fire in your cards right now. So you very well could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You could be dealing with your own kind. But my advice for you for the month of January, let go of the past regrets. Embrace the future. That's the only way you're going to move forward. And now, last but not least, we going to Pisces. I've been waiting to get here. I'm excited to get here. I'm going to probably pull 5 I'm channeling 6 cards. 6 to 7 cards for Pisces. February 18 to March 20. The fish. You and Aquarius are the same in my eyes. You guys are water folk. You are carriers. Very emotional, intuitive, intelligent. You are. Yes, yes, yes. I am pulling energies for Pisces. Last astrological sign for the month of January 2019. Pulling messages for Pisces, February 18th to 20. For the month of January 2018. Pulling messages and oracles for Pisces. Pisces. Ooh. Well, we're going to stop right there. Popped out is sensitivity and recognition. Are you feeling that you are not being recognized, Pisces? Do you feel that you are being more sensitive in certain areas of your life? And creativity. Your sensitive feelings are a muse and inspiration for your creativity. Yes, I recognize with that. I definitely do. Let's go ahead and get some messages for Pisces. Pisces. I need to shuffle my cards really, really good. Pisces, general reading for Pisceans for the month of January 2019. Pisceans, general reading for the month of January 2019. 2019, I don't know who was waiting on Pisces, but this is about to be the last hoorah. So since this is my last hoorah, I want to go ahead and provide this to you guys now before I end the video, because I will end it abruptly once I am done. Special for the month of January 2019, 30-minute reading for $19 for the month of January. That will end at 11:59, last day of the month. My regular readings, a 20-minute reading is $19, 30-minute reading is $29, 50-minute reading is $49, 120-minute reading is $109. Oracle cards, 6 draw pulls are $16. You can make your payments or make donations to Cash App, which is Dynasty's Empire. And I'm also available on PayPal as well. You do have the option to do live readings like we're doing now, which I normally do those on Kick. And my Kick messenger name is Chantel38, and that is CHANTEL 3838 on Kick. And from time to time, if I am available and not busy with my other regular life, I don't mind having regular conversation with anyone. If you have questions, you need advice, I'm here. If you'd like to chit chat as well on my YouTube channel, I'd like and appreciate it if you'd like, share, subscribe, comment, positive comments only. Anything that is seen as derogatory will be removed. I also like to say that not all messages may resonate with you. And if they don't resonate with you, I'm not mad with you. I ask that you go and view other readers, because there's a lot of other readers out here. And I may not be the reader for you. I might not be on your lifeline today. And that's okay, because it happens that way. But for those who do know me, I am a visionary. I see things. I smell scents. I channel those who have passed on from before. I do not tell death, predict death, anything like that, just because that ain't what I do. So at this time, I'm still channeling messages for the astrological sign of Pisceans for February 18th, 20 through the 20th of March. Messages for January 2019. I do appreciate you guys being with me here today. I sincerely appreciate it. I will be doing some specials for the month of February for readings, especially for those just for Valentine's, just something a little fun. And I may not even do anything with the cards itself. I'll just do vocal readings. First card that popped out is Knight of Swords. Do vocal readings and just basically vibe off of your energy and go from there. I just haven't quite decided just yet, because I don't know what my classes are going to look like for next month. My classes just started a few days ago. So number one is my education. Next card popped out is the 5 of Discs, which is restriction. So I'll decide that closer towards the end of the month as to which one or what I'm going to do for the month of February. Just joining. I am on my last astrological sign, and that is Pisceans. First card that did pop out of the Oracle deck is Sensitivity and Recognition. We have the Knight of Swords and the 5 of Discs in reverse. I'm going to have to double check on that disc in reverse, but from what I'm seeing, just looking at the card, tall man, and it's a dusty, dirty situation going on. Exactly what, I don't know just yet. And that change card depicts some travel and a change in career. Change in career. Everybody needs a change of career or either change of finances. Oh, you finally made it back. All right. Meow. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Lord. Bless me. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Okay. Okay, Pisces. Go on now. Get it. Okay. First card I have is sensitivity, and this card states that your sensitive feelings are your muse and inspiration to your creativity. Second is recognition. You and your accomplishments are receiving appreciation and honor. You, Pisces, are getting a promotion. A promotion of some sort in your position where you are currently at. You weren't looking for this promotion, but this promotion is there. Your next card, and hold on. There's somebody in the same field that you're in is a little upset because you received this promotion and they feel that the promotion should not be yours. Beware of this person. This person will try to take you down because they want to be in the same place and in the same spot that you're in. But let me tell you, what's meant for you is for you. Can't nobody come in, no man, woman, child, come in and take anything that is meant for you at all. They may try, but they will not succeed. Keep steadfast, keep your head strong. Just be mindful that those people who don't want you in the position that you are currently in or getting ready to move into will do anything humanly possible to keep you out of that spot. People can be so nasty and so mean. It really gets on my damn nerves, to be quite honest with you. Your next card is the Sun card, and it's bright and vibrant. And I see a vacation as well coming for you. With this promotion comes vacation. You need some rest. You need some R&R, relaxation for yourself, because you've been working really, really hard, and you should be rewarded for your hard work and your dedication, most definitely. Your next card is Sun card. This is about your strength, your determination, how you were in the dark, in the shadows, and now things have started to come up to the top, and you're getting, you're that beacon of light for other people who didn't think, they thought that maybe certain things were not possible, but everything is possible. Everything is possible. Whew, that sneeze got me. I would make a strong suggestion that if you have anything at your job, at your desk, that is of great importance to you, that you keep those things to you close and near. Some people that you work around have a really bad habit of trying, and if this makes any sense to Pisces, try to be who you are. Um, hmm. Yeah, they try to be who you are and play around with the things that are on your desk or things that, or just try to mimic you. Now they say that mimicking and I can't remember what the other one is. It's the next best thing to flattering. But I think sometimes you can try to flatter someone if you want to, but it can actually be more annoying than flattering. Um, Eight of Cups. You are definitely going on some travel. Um, hmm. Sometimes we all come to a point of where you gain. I said this, I believe it was in Aquarius or Capricorn and Scorpio, if I'm not mistaken. Don't go spend more money on something to get a little return. Basically, don't stick your neck out there for something that you know is uncertain. But though you may want it, just because you spend the extra money on it does not mean that that is going to give you the satisfaction or the glorification that you want. Doesn't always work that way. Just be mindful with your finance, how you spend it, who you give it to. This seems to be a reoccurring theme I'm seeing with Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. You guys are doing some stuff with some money that can be lucrative, but I don't want to tell you not to spend your money. I just want to say to you, be cautious with your money. Even be careful with losing your car keys, your debit card, your credit card, anything that's going to require you some time to get it back in the mail. Be careful, be mindful about losing stuff. Bless you too, sweetheart. Even paperwork. I keep seeing a manila folder with some papers inside of it that is very, very important. You need it. Don't misplace it. Don't misplace your keys, your lock codes, your yeah, just keep close things that are your regular bread and butter every day that you definitely need. You don't want to lose anything that is of value to you, especially if it has to do with your job, your money, finance, anything like that. Your next card is the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. Ooh, they so nice and shiny. You got some good stuff going on here, Pisces, this month. And I just saw something. I'm hold on. At some point in time in your life before this step up happened, you felt that there were a lot of things in your life that were delusionary, that really weren't what people said they were. Especially if you've ever dealt in any type of get quick rich schemes. Even though you're moving up in the world, still be cautious of these type of get quick schemes, because when you gain more, other people want more from you. If that makes any sense, Pisces, male and female. If you go out and you catch 10 fish, and you take 10 fish back to your village, your people gonna want 10 more fish because they see you a good fisherman. But you also got to teach people at the same damn time. You got to fish for your own stuff. I'm not gonna be out here working for you hard and you ain't doing a damn thing for yourself. You got to fish on your own. And also this is showing me that this is a time for you to reflect on your own spirituality and where you are. Listen to the lessons that you have obtained from those who are older than you, especially female, whether it be your mother, aunt, cousin. Reflect on those type of things and don't allow anything to hold you back. Nothing. Take some time to do some soul search in the areas of your life where you're unsure, and you need a little extra clarity. The clarity's there. You just have to be the person that's willing to accept the clarity, accept what is being told to you, because Pisces sometimes can be what's the word I want to use? Sometimes Pisces can be a little bit aloof at times, depending on the situation and what's going on. Almost as if Pisces can act, and I mean this in a good way, I'm not trying to sound negative, but sometimes Pisces can act as if they get it, but they don't get it, but they're really being condescending. Like, yeah, I know what you mean, but I'm just finna be a smart ass and not really take heed to anything you telling me, because you think you know everything, and you know, just because you think you know everything don't mean that I don't know nothing either. So Ace of Swords is your next card. Let's see what book has to tell me about this. I just mentioned about your spirituality, your mental power. This is just this is clarifying to me what I mentioned to you. Yeah, it's just basically clarifying what I had already. You got 10 of Wands too. I want to see what that one is about. And then your last card, this is going to be a funny card. It's the Tower card, but there's something else I see in that Tower card for you. Wands. I wish you guys could smell my candles. They smell so good in here. Perhaps you are running a business that takes up a lot of your time. And you probably are. You got too many things going on at once. You certainly enjoy yourself and feel very overburdened. Any excitement or satisfaction has had you in an enterprise and feeling stifled and have no energy, personal creativity. 10 of Wands demonstrates the use of blunt force to detach from any spiritual and moral reason. This card indicates that you are working magically. You may want results and effects without understanding or purpose. Without understanding or purpose goes to the Tower card, meaning that the things that you have built can easily fall down. But also for me, looking at the position of all of these cards, this indicates to me, and you gonna laugh. You probably gonna laugh, honey. Some harmony going on. Yeah, you see the Tower card. It's, the person's falling down, usually falling down naked out of this tree or out of the tower, um, for whatever reason. And then looking back at this force card, you're using a lot of blunt force trauma to get certain things done, but you're forgetting about yourself. You're abandoning who you are in order to get work done. But everybody needs work and everybody needs play. And I'm just going to tell you just like this, whether this is for male or female, I'm not trying to be, no, I am trying to be very, very blunt. You need to get some dick. Okay. You need to get your sexual groove on, enjoy yourself. Take some time for you, have some self-care, enjoy life, get yourself dick down. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind and enjoying yourself and taking that moment. Everybody needs some type of healing. Sometimes it's a spiritual healing they need. Some people need sexual healing. But speaking to the female side of Pisces, you need some dick. I'm not saying going overboard, but if you're working as much as what the cards are showing, you're not having any time for you and appreciating you and who you are and what you got going on. And if you're dating someone, let your partner know, listen, this is what I need. If you can't give it to me, honey, I got to move on. Whether it be some dick, whether he give you some good head, or whether it's the male Pisces giving his girlfriend some good head. Get some loving in. Sexual gratification is nothing wrong with it. I'm assuming there were all adults here. That's why I'm not trying to be too graphic. However, you need to get it on. Don't be a prude. Stop being a prude. But if you are going to have sex, I always speak to people and, say sex is of importance. Do it with somebody that you do love. That's the Lover's card. That's for you, Pisces. Do it with someone that you love, that you care about, that they mean something to you, that they're able to light that fire under you. But definitely take care of you. Be happy in this union. Be happy with the new changes in your job. Watch out for those people I told you that was snakes that don't mean no good to you, because they're gonna come around because they see you starting to step up, you starting to go up the ladder, and since you're going up the ladder, they want to go up the ladder with you and ride your coattails. Everybody can't go with you to ride your coattails. So for all signs, Aquarius, all signs, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. For the month of January, I wish you all peace, blessings, happiness, hair grease, oil sheen, herbal essence, shampoo, whatever it is that you use to keep your hair clean and keep you smelling good, whether it be the Summer's Eve, the body wash, if you use Castile soap, whatever it is that you use to keep yourself clean, happy, in peace, out of peace. I wish you all the very, very best for the month of January. This is the beginning of the new year, 2019. Remember, those of you that are here in 2019 are very blessed and very fortunate to be here in 2019, because guess what? Our eyes did not have to open today. They didn't have to open at the strike of midnight on December 31st, but glory to God, it did open. And I tell you what, be thankful, be glad in it. Enjoy your weeks, enjoy your days until we meet again. If you enjoyed my videos, please like, share, comment. If anything resonated with you, made you feel good, made you feel bad, I want to hear it all. But don't be coming and bringing no mess to my channel, because that's what I ain't got time for. I ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's what my mom always say. But if you want a private reading this month, January 2019, readings are $19 for 30 minutes. Regular readings, 20 minutes for $19, 30 minutes for $29, 50 minutes for $49, 120 minutes for $109. And pretty much for that 120 minutes, $109, you pretty much have me to yourself. Probably about anywhere from 3 to 4 hours, because we're going to talk about everything from the bottom to the top to get you whatever answers and resolution that you do seek. While you are on the line with me, if you want to reach out to me to Kick, you can do very well so at Kick. And the name is Chantel, Chantel 3838. I wish you all love, light, blessings, peace, joy, happiness, and anything else that you wish for this month of January 2019. And if that's you tuning back in, Miss Townsend, please let me know if that's you, because I know you're a Pisces. Well, I guess it's probably not you, but I wish you guys all the best in the month of January. Manifest, do a vision board, eat some chocolate chips, just enjoy yourself. And it has been my pleasure. Until then, until I come back, do another reading with you guys, be well.